I will be covering the key paragraphs that we want to really dive our head into, all right? So, inflation is falling, yes, 3%, with the headline CPI slowing to 3% in June from 4.0% in May. That led many observers on Wall Street to conclude inflation might soon be tamed, prompting some to renew bets that rate cuts could happen by as soon as the end of 2023. So please take note of this last line here, by the end of 2023. Now, typically during that period, let me help you recall what happened in the past when you were trading with me in 2020, 2021, 2022. That December period is like monster movement. All right? Typically led by Tesla will sell like so many crazy cars. It's always towards the end of the year. Microsoft, Apple will have the best sales during the announcement during that period as well. So that is the one we kind of, hey, we are looking towards that goal, and perhaps the equilibrium that we are looking for, restoring back to the high of 2022 January, that may happen between August to December. Depends, all right? So this is the one that affirms what we've been thinking about so far. Then the current debate is whether more rate increases might be needed to ensure disinflation continues, or if doing more could cause unnecessary damage to the economy. So we've been talking about this topic over the past 18 months already. So let's come to here. But underlying inflation has remained sticky, and Fed Chair Jerome Powell and other central bank officials have said more tightening is coming. Remember, they have already warned us. But there's a question of, is it one hike or two hikes? What this group of economists believe is just one more hike, done. But what Jerome Powell told the market, two hikes. Please remember that, all right? Even though they decided to pause the rate hike at last month's policy meeting. The view that rates will stay higher for longer appears to be gaining traction, with the share of respondents polled during July 13-18 period who predicted at least one rate cut by the end of March next year, down sharply to 55% from 78% last month. And this is the effect of the Fed preventing the front running of the stock market. That's why the Fed came out to warn we're going to have two rate hikes. And straight away the market got the impact. But again, it's a poker game, all right? Everybody's playing a poker game right here. And then we come down to here. This one is what we have been experiencing. We do not want to rush ahead and say the fight against inflation has been won, as we have seen head fakes in the past. Continue down. And the strategies on CNBC mention about the dot plot. The latest dot plot projections from members of the central bank's policy setting FOMC suggest the benchmark overnight interest rate will peak at 5.5%. This is the promise by Jerome Powell. 25 basis point, two rate hikes will hit 5.5, but only 19 of the 106 polled by Reuters forecast it will reach that range. So that means this could be a bluff. Everybody wave your hands. Make sure you understand what I'm talking about so far. So it's a game of bluff between the Fed chair and a market who wants to front run ahead of the Fed chair. So everyone is just posturing. Is it going to hit 5.5 or 5.25 or may not hit at all? It's a game. So you have to look at it from the perspective of playing a game. Not too overly stressed about it. You should enjoy the process. And the most fun part, and when you start putting all these red boxes on your calendar, which I'm going to show you in a short while, that's where the fun is. You are looking out for days and you are trying to connect the dots and stitch together the story and formulating your thesis of investing, right? Hi, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the way I go about performing analysis, connecting the dots, then I want to invite you to our upcoming Cozy Live Trading. This is a full-scale 5-hour session. And what we do is this. We always cover the past 2 weeks, what the key events have happened in the stock market, and we also cover the next 2 weeks. So together, coming to the Cozy Live Trading, you enjoy 1 month of complete knowledge whereby we connect the dots, perform the analysis, and then we fire off the trades. So join us really soon in the upcoming Cozy Live Trading. Go below right now, click to register, and I shall see you in the class. Thank you. Goodbye.